Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of the Gabe Saglie Show. I'm your host, Gabe Saglie. I'm in my home bar here in beautiful Southern California. And yeah, we're still keeping an eye on the post-pandemic reopenings across the globe as the tourism and hospitality industries begin to reopen post-pandemic. We are heading to Mendocino County here in just a little bit. Any information you see on the show, you'll find on our website, gabesaglie.com, or updating it on a regular basis. You'll find a lot of my wine and travel writing on our website as well. Now, Mendocino County, I ended 2019 and I started 2020 putting Mendocino County on people's to-do list for this year as a remote, gorgeous, sort of sanctuary destination in Northern California. Wouldn't you know it that now post-COVID, it becomes one of the most desirable destinations all over again. Before we introduce our guest for this hour from Visit Mendocino County, check out this clip from an interview I did with my friend Claudine Wong at KTVU-TV up in the San Francisco Bay Area, touting some of the magic you'll find in Mendocino County.
So Mendocino, first of all, I love Napa wine, but really it can be a little highbrow for a lot of people. Mendocino wine scene is totally laid back. Oftentimes no tasting fees at the tasting rooms. We're talking 90 miles of rugged coastline here and something called forest bathing.
Forest bathing, oh.
Yeah, so forest bathing.
Does that sound good or does that sound bad?
Mendocino is home to 24 state and national forests, including some of these beautiful redwood forests. And this is a new Japanese trend called forest bathing. The idea being you find a secluded little spot in a forest, quiet, removed, and you're basically just communing with self, with nature. It's sort of a wellness movement that the Japanese have embraced, and it's becoming a bit more mainstream in places like Mendocino because of the beautiful forests out there.
Maybe tie a little ribbon on the tree so someone knows I'm forest bathing over here. All right.
Yeah, forest bathing plus wine, coastline, forests. What more do we need, right? For more on what makes Mendocino County so special and attractive, especially now, this is the Executive Director of Visit Mendocino County, Travis Scott. Hey there, Travis. Welcome to the Gabe Saglie Show. Good to see you.
Hey, Gabe. Thanks for having me today.
And I could gaze all day at that backdrop of yours. I mean, when we talk about places that we want to visit now, that's beautiful Mendocino behind you, right?
Yeah, absolutely. This is Mendocino Bay right behind me, just south of the village of Mendocino on Highway 1.
Nice. And listen, we're all living the Zoom life these days. This is a backdrop that if I go to your website, I can actually nab and use as my own backdrop at my next Zoom meeting, right?
Yep, absolutely. We've got 4 or 5 selections there on our website at visitmendocino.com for you to choose from and Zoom up your Zoom meetings.
Nice. All right. Well, we will check those out. Now, I saw your name on the guest list for today, so I immediately, since I'm at my home bar, went out and picked out a Mendocino Chardonnay, the Hush, third-generation winemaking family, and this is a 2018 Chardonnay. Beautiful, crisp. If I was sitting on that beach behind you right now, Travis, this is what I would be sipping. I'm sipping it here instead, but vicariously, I'm there in the shores behind you.
I hear you. I should have poured myself a glass before we started it as well.
Next time we chat, you know what the drill is.
Right.
Listen, Travis, so many people forget that north of the Bay Area, there's like 400 miles of California still to go before we hit the Oregon border. And Mendocino County is right in the heart of that. Tell us, for folks who have not been there, what makes this such a charming, unique, and special place?
Sure. No, it's actually really funny that you say that because anytime I'm out and about and I tell people, oh, we're just a couple hours north of San Francisco, they go, oh, so you're on the Oregon border.
Right.
Oh, no, not even close. Yeah, but Mendocino County really is a spectacular place. We're this little kind of pocket between the Bay Area and Humboldt County, and we've got 90 miles of coastline on Highway 1. We've got some amazing, like you spoke earlier, wine regions. Our inland wine region is famous for Big Red, Zinfandel Cab, some Italian varietals as well. And then we've got our Anderson Valley, which is, kind of our most famed wine region that goes up Highway 128. And that area is famous for Pinot Noir, Chardonnay, and Alsatian varietal wines. But beyond the wine that we have here, we've got, some amazing breweries who are doing craft brews, some fantastic distilleries. You can get some of the best bourbon and whiskey anywhere. And then, we've got our state parks, national parks, and we are the gateway to the Redwoods for Northern California.
I mean, it's such a gorgeous area. So many forests that are there within your border. And so it's this magical oasis, isn't it? This open space sanctuary, open space, clean,
right.
Plenty of elbow room between me and the traveler next to me. are these some of the, I guess, marketing talking points that are going to serve you well as we move past this into summer, into fall and beyond?
It's really interesting that you bring that up. So we have always kind of used our open space and what have you as part of our marketing campaign. So when this happened and we had to, go dark, so to speak, with our tourism marketing, and we went into retool, it wasn't a major retool for us because what we have here to promote our assets are really, like you're saying, our open space, our room to roam. You can really get outdoors. You're not elbow to elbow with anybody, whether that's, on a hiking trail or in a wine tasting room or, doing a beer tasting. So that is something we're definitely playing towards as we come out of this. We obviously aren't, looking to have every room filled right away. We want to be as socially responsible for not only the traveler, but for our communities as well. We want to make sure that we're really thinking about that and taking care of our communities. So the room to roam is what we have here, and that's what we're going to play up as soon as we're allowed to go back into business as normal, so to speak. And I will say that one thing that I'm really proud of our county doing through this process of retooling and looking at our marketing plans for coming out of this and looking at reopening plans as we come out of this is our lodging properties and restaurateurs and retailers have really gotten together with the county in partnership, and they've come up with some really fantastic safety guidelines that they're going to self-adhere to as this process happens to make sure that everybody's safe. Also, the thing that's been great about this is, hotel properties don't have a lot of downtime to make upgrades and changes and additions and do really big projects. So while this is, certainly difficult for everybody financially and business-wise, the hotel properties are really stepping up and doing the projects that consumers want to see for the reopening. So that's really exciting for us. I personally can't wait to get out and take a ride around the county and check out what's going on, what's new and what's fresh.
Yeah, I like the word you use, fresh, because that is what I think of when I think of Mendocino County. I haven't been there in many years, but I feel like, I'm one of those folks who all of a sudden, this might be a place I definitely want to revisit. The cannabis industry is brand new. Maybe the newness of the cannabis industry, plays to highlight and introduce yourselves to a whole new crowd.
It absolutely does. We're really excited about cannabis as a tourism arm here in Mendocino County. We're a part of the Emerald Triangle, and we've been here since the beginning of cultivation in California. As an organization, Visit Mendocino County this year is looking at that industry and looking at what our offerings could be and how to package that. And we've got some really fantastic cannabis companies here in the county who are doing exciting things, who are building new tasting facilities and coming up with new ways to incorporate it into everyday activities for tourism. So we'll have a lot of new offerings as well.
So I'm in San Francisco Bay. How am I getting to Mendocino County? If I want to fly, how can I get there? Give us a snapshot of just how easy and simple it is to get to where you are.
Sure. From the Bay Area, we're a quick 2-hour drive up Highway 101. And then you can either stay inland in our inland corridor or head over to the coast, which you can take Highway 128 or Highway 20, both beautiful drives through the redwood forests or through the vineyards. Take your choice. We have access through San Francisco International Airport, Charles Schultz Sonoma County Airport,
right.
Oakland and Sacramento airports are all within a 2-hour drive of us. So pretty easy access.
I can see Mendocino climbing on people's to-do list as we start getting ready to get out all over again. Well, listen, from world-class 5-star stays to, camping in the forest, to distilleries, breweries, and wineries, fantastic food, some of the most gorgeous open space that the country has to offer. We are putting Mendocino County on the list, and we'll send people to your website. Travis, thanks so much for joining us and getting our wanderlust going all over again.
Yeah, thank you, Gabe. I appreciate it, and hope to see you here in Mendocino County soon.
You bet.
All right.
And to plan your visit, check out visitmendocino.com. That's going to do it for us. For information on everything you've seen on this show, make sure you check out our website, GabeSaglie.com, and make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's brand new. We need your support. Tell your family and friends all about it. We certainly appreciate you watching and subscribing to The Gabe Saglie Show. We'll see you again next time. Until then, stay safe, stay well. Cheers.